started studying these diseases and stuff, like cancer and all that stuff, doing that Dr. Sabi stuff, I realized that HPV one of the first STDs that everybody get before they get the rest of them. That was pretty cool one. Like you gonna get that first. It's like a spiritual warning. And if you don't stop that, it's pretty much mayhem. Luckily for me, I was married, and I got it from that woman. And honestly, the HPV is what stopped me from really having sex with her like that. Because hell, I ain't give it to myself. And but I researched it thoroughly. I don't remember nothing about it though. I just did it to get rid of what I had. And come to find out the Dr. Sabi diet plan would have got rid of that. Period. There was no way that remedy Dr. Sabi had wouldn't have got rid of it. And like, I ain't gonna explain the process, but the internal effect of the process. And I bought the medicine too. The medicine cost me up $500-600. That's when Dr. Sabi was serving it though. And boy, that was some good stuff. I hated when I ran out of that stuff. I used that stuff all the way up to I ain't even have to use it no more. I'm still using it. That shit made me feel good. I went to work feeling good. Man, I hate it because they killed that man. They need to be at their ass. I hope none of them dead. Because they really just need their ass drugged, bro. Just beat the hell up every chance you I hate to say that shit. Some people need their ass whooped bad, bro. Y'all murdered Dr. Sabi, though. Obviously. Anyway, when you that elevated, you can't trust nobody, not your family, nobody. They're doing things for $1. Even though you giving them the money, they want to have more money than you and don't know what to do with it. They just, I don't know. It's like they assign demons. Like my doppelganger is my parents. They assigned to me. It's like I gotta beat them at the chess game. But anyway, back to what I was saying. So as I'm elevating with Dr. Sabi, I'm elevating in the spiritual realm as well. I ain't meditating, and hell, I really wasn't praying. But it was such a strenuous process. It would just automatically put you in a meditative state. Like what you gonna do? You can't do nothing else. So you gonna be still. Shit, I guess I was being still, whatever. But anyway, I got to the point where I started elevating with God. Um, Later on the right way, and especially in these 5 years, I understood the elevation in the physical plane already, and was like, but I had no clue about the elevation in the spiritual plane. So these 5 years, I was able to put together 40 years worth of work that I've been doing to myself. And voila. And I was like, I don't know if this is true or not, but it was almost like in order to elevate on the spiritual side, they would have to give you spiritual baths to cleanse you of them dirty and toxic behaviors. So if you had just get this not facts, but it's like if you got HPV, you can't elevate in the spiritual side to it, but to a certain level, that ain't facts. I'm just saying. And what I mean by that is that they finna get that off of you. The spiritual doctors finna get rid of that, so you can elevate because you done finally made it up to this level to elevate. So they finna cleanse you, and that's when I started getting into the supermarket and the mall stuff. And it was like, what do you want? So they gonna ask you. I can go ahead and prove this to y'all now, cause y'all done started doing somewhat of meditating. Y'all get it a little bit. And when y'all get to us, I'm talking to the conduits basically. When you get to this place where they start talking about skin, um, limbs, um, maybe organs. All right, let's say this person trying to hurt you and kill you. Like my family member, they family tied, we tied together. And let's say it seemed like I'm stuck. I ain't really stuck. It's like these people that's attacking me are decomposing. Okay, and let's say I was born, ISIS and Osiris store. I was born, they robbed me from everything good of me. And they did binding spells and shit and took good parts and stuff off of me. And just really didn't even care if it worked or not. They was just um, using me for a test dummy and just sacrificed me in every fashion or form. Well, some of it worked. Let's just say some of it worked. And some of these people had tough skin, tough bones, like the real tough shit. Well, you get to this part where they'll say, uh, Sally skin work, you know, or they'll say, let's say a twin come and do some slick shit to me, but we need the battery, or we need the receiver in that twin, that flame. We gotta have that receiver. She got the good receiver that belongs to me. And she don't know how to use it. Well, it drove her crazy. And to y'all, she crazy. Just say all kind of crazy shit. All they got Alzheimer's and Parkinson all in one, just crazy as hell. Well, that's really her gift leaking, and that's that receiver, that strong ass receiver that's no longer her vessel is no longer able to withstand and hold in no more because she done defiled her vessel to the point where it's leaking out. Well, that receiver is still good. It belongs to God. And her flame is perfect for the receiver. So they start decomposing her to her dying days, moments. And as she decomposing, they are unweaving the receiver on her and weaving the receiver on me. This process, this pyramid process take a minute. This pyramid process take a minute right here. It take a minute. You gotta go around this. You gotta go around this for a while because that person is strong as hell. Cause that's your flame. Y'all both, you know y'all, you know high vibration y'all. And it ain't about her being strong, but it's about maybe we gotta use some other parts in her too, or in him too. So that same thing go for soulmates and every one of them. You know what I mean? Like it's like so. What happened is you gotta stand still. You gotta be stagnated. So while they thinking they keeping me in here stagnated, it's quite the opposite. God got me in here stagnated because they out there decomposing. No matter if they white or black, don't matter who they is. If you belong to my tree and you've been attacking me, so the first thing you're gonna start to do is start looking like you decomposing, and or it might start in your mind. Your mind start going crazy, and like my mind, I was born with a weak mind. I ain't gonna say a weak mind, but it's really just the oxygen flow, and that's why y'all had a hard time trying to figure out my tallywhack because I told y'all from the beginning I transmute the oxygen in me because of my lungs, and the oxygen in your brain and the oxygen down there between your legs for a man almost need the same amount of oxygen. But when you like me, you gotta transmute the oxygen. And I use my head more than I use that between my legs. So I keep my oxygen at my brain. Now when a lady will come around, whatever, I transmute it. And then it's almost like it used to be like I was a dud in the brain, but I'm just really relaxed, very relaxed. And that's just the way I had to do it, y'all. So you gotta look at all that human structural. That shit's real. It's all science. And So anyway, uh, so like when you talking to your cards and it might say, especially if y'all link them in or whatever, you might say, I wish I could say some of my soul tribe, but I don't want to say y'all because y'all new energy. But it been a lot of y'all in a good way. It'd be like, uh, such and such color work look beautiful on them. You'll hear that in your card. And this will help y'all find y'all flame and twin too. It'll say if you talking to your cards and it's about your own energy, and they say, and you ask, let's say you ask about me or something, and they'll say the skin, or they'll say skin first, then they say beautiful, the color of the skin. When they say skin first, then they get to the color, then they already on the spiritual side and took y'all apart and put y'all together, and they trying to tell you how you look, would it fit? And like don't fit well, scared of you, or they'll say scared of you, depending on your frequency of vibration. Mine is pretty high over there, so a lot of people out of 8.2 billion people, there ain't but 12 people who can really go with me and fit perfectly. And the sad part is the one girl that could fit perfectly, shit, she secretly joined. I ain't gonna say your name, shot because you trying to close yourself. You really ain't closing. Everybody just trying to take care of you because everybody like you. You far away too, but your shit fit with me perfectly. While you was running from it, talking hee ha ha and all that extra shit, me and your vessel was perfect together. So if we'd have got together, the sex and everything would have been perfect. Same for Bushy Brow. Y'all two was just weird. But anyway, uh, we had to move y'all out the way because they put us together at one time. Then they took us apart. And I be telling y'all, you can tell that sometimes, especially if you're a flame or a twin, you can tell that if you're feeling them pulses, them static pulses. And one of y'all new ones keep going back and forth to other energy, and that's tearing your ass a new one. And when it comes to that spiritual, see, I keep trying to explain this, and y'all ain't getting it. Y'all keep messing up with love. It ain't love. Goddamn, y'all stupid or something. Anyway, it's like this. It's like this. Let's say you're a twin or a flame, and you finally come. This is one of y'all main goals on Earth. And let's say you're a twin or a flame. Okay. Let's say you're a twin or a flame. Okay. And they take you away. I'm trying another one. Let's mess up. All right. Now, so let's say you meet in the physical. You like each other. You send a message. Blah 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 blah. But one of y'all truthfully are direct conduit to God. Both of y'all are, but one of y'all really are talking to God. And you literally going through the process with the ancestors on the spiritual bond and binding y'all together basically. Because it's like you coming together in this game and you soul tribes, and that's a good thing. So a lot of y'all ran from the soul tribe event and change. I'd say ran from change in a more human standard so you can deal with it. But it's really way, way, way worse than that. And I don't know what the outcome gonna be. I wouldn't run from a soul tribe. A lot of y'all have though. And I just said running from change to keep you calm and cool, but it's deeper than that. Because one of your main goals on earth is to find your soul tribe. So if you run from them, only God can judge you after that. All right, so the soul tribe come together. Now, this is the physical, right? Now look at this as the spiritual. But instead of it's you and the person, it's your spiritual soul tribe against the spiritual soul versus spiritual soul tribe. It ain't against or versus you coming together. So y'all coming together now as one soul tribe. Okay? So y'all agreed on this in the spiritual. Now they doing this to you in the what you call it. You know what I'm saying? They putting you together the perfect marriage, the perfect everything when it comes to love. That's why it ain't many good relationships on earth. See, the devil knows this. The devil knows this, and that's why the devil is not that's why the devil always intervene, get on all fours when it comes to you finna get with your soul tribe. So what happened is when you keep going around sleeping with people thinking this shit's a joke, and you already a direct conduit, you force it. This right here got to be taken apart through spiritual scissors. So you can only imagine somebody cutting you apart in the physical. You got to look at it like the physical when you look at it like this. All right, this is the spiritual. They weaving you together. So you telling them, I'm so horny, I just so horny, and I just need to be horny, and I'm gonna get upset, girl, and then you call her, oh girl, and yeah, and girl, and this is what he doing anyway, and girl, and you don't know what I'm doing, you can't fathom what I'm doing, even you got these cameras in here to watch what I'm doing, you still don't know what I'm doing because your mind ain't right, and now, I'm throwed off, man. That's why I'm by myself. You can't deal with this. This is a real one here, y'all. You don't want these problems. Anyway, you gotta be ready for love. Y'all ready for lust. Perfected for lust. You ain't ready for love, period. 50 years old. I give you 50 years old. And hopefully by that time you ain't smelling like fish and eggs and you still worthy enough to even be married to. That's the kick. And that's the kicker. And once you figure that and decode that out, you're gonna realize 50 years old might be too long to wait. Ooh, I told y'all new one then. So, all right, now they weaving y'all together over here. And you becoming bigger and greater and giant. They trying to tell you in the car, they like, your skin looking beautiful, your color looking beautiful. Oh, you look gorgeous. They talking to y'all when you do that, when you doing it right. They saying you looking beautiful, and the people who don't read call that they're too overly righteous or something. Or might be just Christians, but you are kind of spiritual. You, like I said, best you go secretly go, uh, get you a card reader, a single card reader. Nobody knows about it. You're going to have to pay that card reader good to not tell your information and be a part of you like that because you're basically trying to build a relationship with this person. And what they going to do is if you keep on cheating with these nasty bum, low-life scumbags you keep going off with, well, they're going to give you a few chances. Some of y'all done went too many times. I don't know what they're going to do with you. Such a high vibrational being. They sitting there, they just, I don't know. There's something going on, though. They trying to work with your ass, just put it that way. But you fucking up royally. But anyway, when I say royally, you fucking up royally, I really mean something when I say that. And that's what I'm finna show you now. So now y'all tied together right here. White or black, don't fucking matter now. I'm telling you. And you sitting here and you doing all this. I mean, your spiritual team putting all this work in to weave you together. This is what's taking the time, y'all. So let's say while this going on, you getting robbed. Fraudulent crimes is happening. People attacking your car. You can't move your car. They doing this. They doing that. Hell, like me, I don't get no mail. I ain't getting no mail. I ain't gonna get no mail. And y'all keep sending me mail. I hope y'all got a strategy plan. And besides embarrassing yourselves. And so I just stay out of it and hope y'all know what you're doing. But anyway, so right here, you go 3 times too many. Okay, you're on your 3rd time too many. And now that's why it's always 2 of y'all. That's why it's always 2 of y'all. And the sad part about this is that I notice is that y'all both notice the energy shift and you keep fucking up. And you won't tell each other how you fucking up. And that don't make no sense. But anyway, that's another story. So so y'all jumping one another. So as you screw up, because you keep wanting to go, oh, I busted, give it to me, baby. You know, all that extra shit. So they back your ass up like you ain't nothing to be given to nobody. Your ancestors could give a damn rat's ass about it, really. Because you in the wrong order and everything. You just, oh, he looks so good, honey. You swear up and down. God and your ancestors give a fuck about that. Hey, you gotta watch my language. Y'all starting to piss me off out there. But anyway, um, 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 so you finally went your 3rd time. And this is how it's easy for me to say somebody fell back and somebody jumped. And y'all hear that in your cars? I know you do, because them words they say all the time. Somebody jumped, hop, somebody jumped. Somebody, I ain't gonna say hop, somebody jumped, you know, whatever. And normally when somebody jumped for me, somebody fell back, okay? So you forced your ancestors, so now you got a group of ancestors right here that's protecting this person. They go with this person, okay? You see now how strenuous this is in the spiritual world. So your little horse ass They done did all this for you. You said, give it to me, baby. The devil really on your ass. I told y'all the energy, what comes with my energy is all the lovers want you. That shit always, I always fuss with God about it. I thought it was an absolute curse. Once my energy tied with your, you can have any man you want, period. It don't matter how you look. You can dress up with a trash bag. You can have any man you want. You gotta become powerful because that's the God source in you now. You got God light inside of you. Everybody want God's light. Everybody. Everybody. It don't matter who they is, how you can dress up in a trash bag and look like trash. They gonna want you. That's why that girl told you that slick rape me. You know, if you draw somebody up and do shit with them, that's rape. I don't know if y'all want to know that you can't just drug people up and come in their house with weapons of destruction and and homicide weapon, all that shit. You just can't do it like that, y'all. Anyway, so what they do is they got these. So what they do is they got these spiritual scissors. These spiritual scissors gonna have to cut your ass back down to one. These spiritual scissors had to cut you back down to one, and now they got to go all the way uphill and hook back up to this thing, and now they finna start doing it with you, just so you niggas can do it again, and we right back at one again. You see what I'm saying? Y'all gotta stop it. Cause you break. What happened is when you tying this up, when you tying this up, your ancestors become one. Okay. So now, let's say right here, this your ancestor, and right here, they're friends now. Your ancestors and they are friends now. Okay. I mean, they friends now. You know what I'm saying? They just friends now. So they helping y'all fight battles together now. And you take it upon yourself, oh, give it to me, baby. Give it to back of the cars on planes, everything, y'all over place. And then next thing you know, you gotta you thankfully I think this person got a good reason. And that's the only reason why they holding on to your ass. But if it wasn't for that, you'd be done. But cause all of us are done when we play that game. But anyway, so your ancestors is over here together. So when you decide to do the give it to me baby thing again, after the third time, they were like, you know what? I guess she gonna have to share the ancestor with that low vibrational cockroach she keeps sleeping with. So they gotta go down here and connect you to this cockroach. And that's what happens when you the love and good with the cockroach. You love the cockroach. You and the cockroach had a good sexual time together, sneaking off, smoking a cigarette in the bathroom. But the problem was you wasn't supposed to be together. You wasn't supposed to, no matter how good the sex was and how good that person looked to you, y'all wasn't supposed to be together. And how you know that is because you got the ancestor for this person is a bunch of cockroaches. And your ancestors refused to do it. But they got no choice because they got to protect you. And they put their head down and go over there and connect with the cockroaches. And you don't know this because the same process, the pyramid flow is going on. They putting y'all together. And right now the sex says, give it to me, baby. And you talking about me, though. I'm the main topic of the story for some reason. Give it to me, baby. Yeah, yeah. And when it's finally over, when you finally connected together and can finally be together, you realize it's a cockroach atmosphere, and it ain't good to be together. You hate each other's guts at this point. See? So it's like your ancestors in the spiritual, these the gods and goddesses, and y'all over there acting like you over here playing girlfriend, boyfriend. We don't play girlfriend. I ain't never had a girlfriend. I got 20,000 girlfriends right now. That's as far as I play with that girlfriend, boyfriend crap. I ain't never in my life had no girlfriend. When I was young, I was a G when I was a child. I'd tell a woman, we could be friends with benefit. Ain't no damn way I'm finna sit here and play girlfriend, boyfriend with you, all this beautiful sex out here. Better get back. But that was me back then. Don't be me. Don't fly the kite. But yeah, so now y'all pretty much get the gist of it. You keep being whores if you want to. Hell, don't nobody give a damn what y'all do. To me, you going around in circles anyway. I don't care. I told God, I done got dizzy looking at you. I don't want to look at you no more. No shit. I know other things to do in a relationship, like build businesses, build homes, build a secure foundation, and have fun doing it. And I know ways of doing that, having fun doing it, and you ain't gotta sell yourself to do it. So whatever y'all got going on there, it's just total mess to me. It's discouraging. And I really don't even like talking about it because you two don't want to play it when I talk about it. And I don't blame you. I think you're embarrassing. But if you don't know how to keep your legs, if you don't understand how beautiful you is and how precious you are as a human being, as a person, by now, knowing all this so-called consciousness, talking about you woke, you are not woke. You just know a lot of knowledge. You ain't woke. You are asleep. You are knocked the fuck out. You in a coma. You've been taking Ambience for days. You've been asleep. Cause you over here, ain't no way in hell you can have all that consciousness about you and talk all this woke crap and then go over there and sleep with a cockroach. And one of y'all took my identity and got married to the cockroach in my identity. And let me tell you something out there, buddy. I don't know who you is, but any man that'll sit there and let their woman marry somebody under a false identity and y'all both sitting there enjoying the identity, you can't even call yourself a man. No offense, but yes, it's offensive. It's terribly offensive because one man telling another man, that's the embarrassing of the embarrassing could go. That's the top of the top degree. You shouldn't have no friends. You should be worse than me. I wouldn't agree. I'd have slapped my woman if she. Well, no, I wouldn't. You know, but that's a good ass slap. You gonna come to me and tell me we're gonna live under another man identity, but you love me, man? Go over there to that dude. Take your ass over there to that dude. Don't come over here. What the hell your angle is? What are you doing? You don't, they ain't ready to be, what you get married, marriage shouldn't even be in the equation with a woman talking like that. You should be worried about what you been, well, if a woman come to me talking like that, and I done been with this woman for a while, and she done cooked for me, I'm going to throw up, obviously. I'm going over here to throw up, because it ain't no telling what she been feeding me. That shit hurt, bro. And you over there, you riding in somebody else's stuff, you ain't doing nothing. You a scumbag, you a slime scumbag, low life scumbag, bro. Dirty dick, dingler ass nigga, bro. Don't nobody want you, don't nobody want you. Let me shut up for YouTube counseling. Cause you look nasty. With or without clothes. I don't know why anybody would lay down. Oh, it look good. What look good? It look infected, bacteria. Your eyes, you need glasses. Here, put these on. Yeah, that's what you need. You need the biggest glasses anybody can possibly buy your ass. You need glasses like fans, bro. You need the fan. You need huge glasses, bigger than my grandma. You need some glasses where you can look at the map and people waving at you, regardless. You need you need them thick ones, the one that's thick like this book right here. You know, the lens is thick as hell, like this book, real thick. Probably thicker than this book. And you need to just make sure they work good. Or you need to go drink a whole lot of carrot juice. Personally, I would just drink a whole lot of carrot juice and get rid of the glasses altogether. I just told you something else you didn't know. Doctor gonna be mad at me. He probably already mad at me. It shouldn't be, but they probably is. But we gotta heal these people, y'all. Y'all ain't gotta deal with it. I do. Because when y'all put these people in a situation where they can't afford this help stuff and they gotta depend on y'all pausing to do stuff, they come back to the hood and destroy us. I'm sick of it. You destroy them up there to the point where you don't want them in the hills and they gotta come back to the slum. But hell, we don't want them down here neither. Now, but anyway, I guess that's it for today, y'all. But yeah, you know, that's how I learned it, y'all. Through all this stuff I had to go through. And some people can give you diseases just through syringes and shit. Bro, I done met women that had diseases. And thankfully, I like to check them first. Like whatever you contaminate my private part with, I can for some reason I can feel it on my finger. That's another gift God gave me. I can feel it on my finger, and I just had made a habit of checking people because they started sending me these badass, awful ass. Oh, these women was good. God Almighty. You don't want me to tell that story. I have to get on a podcast to tell that story. And y'all women want to feel, don't feel bad for them. They don't want out there sleeping. When you sleep with a cockroach, that means you sleep with a lot. That's one of the means is you sleep with a whole bunch of them. Yeah, they got what they deserve. They wanted to. They can get it how they got it. Don't feel bad for them. So, but anyway, well, I was checking, and when I checked one woman, she had a syringe up there, ready to poke me if I would have went inside of her. They'll bring syringe, they'll put it in your food, put STDs in your food. I'm telling y'all, bro, it's been awful. It's been a straight prison. I'm paranoid around people. Period. Humans. Period. Period. And I got every right to be. No, that's why when everybody be like, you bumping into me, please, nigga, I'm finna make sure you don't bump into me. Drift, don't touch me. Don't put your hands on me. The hell wrong with you? You know, nowadays it's all kind of new technology shit, bro. They can just touch you with shit, and you just start breaking out all of a sudden. Like I said, the worst thing that I had in my family, my daddy and my ex-wife were laughing at me when I was going through it pretty much. Somebody gave me something and I ate it, and my skin started steaming at work, and I started sweating refusively. They had let me go early, and as I sweat, my skin would blister up, and I came in the house and shit, shouted. I said, I'm on fire for some reason. I don't know why I'm on fire. And she said, jump in the shower. And I jumped in the shower. What'd I do that for? Oh, I started steaming in that shower. It was a cold shower. Steam started coming off my body. And I didn't have no clue what was going on. And I was in the doc. I had to go to a specialist doctor for, it was expensive as hell, y'all, for a whole 2 years, I think, or a year. And they had to give me these damn shots to build back up my immune system or whatever. But they couldn't even fix. They did thorough tests on me, and they could not find that shit in me. They seen something in me that wasn't supposed to be in me, and that liquid shit that they had to put in me for so long eventually got that shit out of me. Whatever that girl fed me with, and this bitch, she was in there trying to help bathe me and shit, cause I was in there on fire, smoking. My skin was smoking. That was the worst thing I ever caught. And that was the last thing I caught. After that, it was just problem, mayhem. I started going off on everybody around me, and I ain't know why. And it was because they was slit this. I don't know what's wrong with these people, bro. But y'all. I'm watching y'all, bro. I'm telling you, I'm watching y'all. Y'all playing too much and playing too close, and it's getting to the point now. Somebody gonna really get hurt, y'all, cause ain't nobody doing nothing about it, and somebody just making money off this crap. Somebody gonna get hurt, but I'm gonna tell y'all, if somebody get hurt in this, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell my people this. The same people that watched this go down are the same people that watched the same shit happen to Huey Newton, same shit happen to Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. These people knew everything before they were happening, and they let these damn legends die. And if I was y'all, I'd start whooping some ass out there. I'd start whooping me some ass. Fuck killing anybody. I'd start whooping some ass.